Grand Rising. Blessings to your day. Guys, welcome to Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast with NadinePoetry1. I am one word, I am one number. It is a new day, a new start for us, and we are blessed already because we've opened our eyes. So thank you, Lord, for blessing us with another day. Guys, come on in and please be tapping the screen. I have a great quote for you guys today. This is a podcast where I take some of my original quotes and use them to hopefully encourage and inspire your day. Blessings to your day, guys. Listen, I am NadinePoetry1. I am one word, I am one number, guys. Okay, I am also the host of Imperfect Poetry Thursdays, which is my poetry show where I take some of my original copywritten poetry and I share it with the listeners on multiple social media platforms Thursday evening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have not joined me before, I welcome you to join me on Thursday night and get some wonderful poetry. You know, Thursday is a wonderful night for poetry, guys. Okay? And I am also the owner and founder of NadinePoetry1, which is my organic skin oil butters line, guys. If you have not got the experience, what are you waiting for? Okay, the product was formulated for severe dry skin and also to help those with no problem skin, but to help them keep the moisture within. So, guys, go ahead and get the experience. You can try out the organic shea butters and skin oils, which is a combination of what my product is. And you can check that out on the website of https:// skinpoetry1.nadinepoetry1.com. You can also go directly to my website at www.nadinepoetry1.com and put your purchase through as well. It'll have a tab there where you can go directly to the website as well. And you can go under Nadine Poetry One under Instagram and Facebook to purchase the product through the Facebook shop or the Instagram shop. Simply go to Nadine Poetry One page and click the shop and go ahead and make your purchase. We ship all over the country, okay, and it comes relatively quickly. And I'm getting great feedback from the product, guys. So I ask that you go ahead and get the experience, okay, guys. Again, the product is Skin Poetry One Organic Skin Oil Butters. Right now we have it in rose, chamomile, and lavender. Okay, guys, and it is great for all skin types and all age groups in the family. Okay, it's really a good product, and it smells amazing. This is the lavender. Okay, it is just really a great product. Okay, everything is all natural. There are no chemicals. There are no carcinogens. There's no artificial fragrance, and there are no artificial colors. Okay, so the fragrance that you get is from the organically grown flower of the lavender or the rose or the chamomile. Okay, guys, go ahead and get the experience again at https:// Nadine. I'm sorry, skinpoetry1.nadinepoetry1. Okay, guys, it is worth the moisture. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and get into the quote. I have some wonderful Dave Cars playing in the background. And if you don't mind, I would just like to take a little sip of my herbal tea this morning. Okay, guys, if you've just joined me for the first time, this is one of my teas that I use. It's a lot of different herbs in there. And all of these herbs contribute to keeping something in the body healthy, okay? Whether it be your bones or your organs and your brain and your skin, all of those things. This tea that I make at home, I drink it every morning, and I drink it before I go to bed as well, just to keep things functioning well in there. The body is a machine. We have to keep it well oiled. So, guys, give me 1 second. And I will go ahead and get into the quote this morning. I'm choking up with all the love I'm getting on TikTok this morning. Okay, guys. And again, blessings to your day. Okay, it is a wonderful time for us to start something new. Don't you think? Whatever happened yesterday, it should not affect us today. Today's the day that we move forward. Okay? If you agree, send some roses. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get into the quote. The quote is, I am solid and unbroken. I am solid and unbroken. Hurt is one thing, but broken means that the hurt is deeper and things will be harder to come back together. Okay? Damage should not be done just to build a partition between or amongst people. There should not be damage done. Okay? Because fights can get ugly today. And that is with no regards. People will fight you. They have no regards for anything, none at all. Okay? And we don't have to do that to build partitions, to put, spaces and separate us amongst those who give us a challenge that, is in disagreement with us. Then those who are left, you know, amongst the people that are fighting, there's some left to pick up the pieces after the shattering, of the relationship, the deterioration of the relationship. I call them the mutuals because they are the mutual people that you or the people that you're fighting, they may be in between that. The mutuals are always forced to sweep up the mess from one side to the next. All right, while the bickering is continuing. So they have to choose between whose mess they're going to side with, right? Because if there's a fight somewhere in between that fight with some mess build up, right? Is it not unfair in a group that cares to have to pick up the mess in the midst of a bickering situation? Yet, in that group that cares, there may be an instigator that is stirring the pot, and they will continue to stir the pot. And this is with no wrath, and their path is clear for them to continue to stir the pot because they were never checked. Right? When someone is stirring the pot, they need to be checked so it can stop. This week, I think we are too solid for the pot. We are too solid for the pot. We must stay away from the spoon being stirred in that pot. Broken happen oftentimes because we self-inflict the problems through the involvement or in associations with others who stir up discourse. So this week, we're going to be too solid for the pot. The spoon stirring the pot thrives on instigating between mutual associates and just for enjoyment. The person that stirs the pot is accustomed to stirring the pot. They like to do it. They get a kick out of it. Stirring up discourse amongst a group of people as they sit back and eat popcorn and watch and pretend they had nothing to do with it. They have masterfully found a way to appear uninvolved, but are more involved than you think. Pay attention, okay? The spoon stirrer, the instigators, are the same person that throw the solid stones, and then they are simply used to break you as they put their hands behind them, like they threw nothing. They throw stones to break you, and it's intentional. And they are part of your group, okay? They be around you oftentimes because they are studying the things that can hurt you. Normally, this person uses someone who will take the bait of the trouble that they are stirring up, okay? And then fade into the back after the bite of the bait has been taken, okay? They'll fade into the back like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. All right. You ever used to watch In Living Color? I don't know if many of you know about In Living Color. It was a legendary show back in the day, started by the legendary Wayans family. Keenan Ivory Wayans started the show. They had this character on there that was played by his sister, Kim Wayans. And she used to, I think her name was Miss Bonita. She'd be like, yeah, she'll talk about someone and then she'll say, but you ain't hear from me. Right? You ain't hear from me. That is the person I'm speaking of. That person in your group that will go from one ear to the next ear and stir up discourse and then stand to the back and say, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I have nothing to do with that. I even have a cousin that she stirs up discourse. She's very silent and soft-spoken, and she'll stir up discourse and then say, y'all know I don't get involved in that mess. And everybody adheres to her not getting involved in the mess, knowing that she gets involved in the mess. But she says it very sweetly. Y'all know I don't do that. Y'all know I don't get involved in the mess. But she's always the one stirring up discourse, okay? Silently, secretly, from one ear to the next, that person. Well, the word says in Titus, after warning a person who stirs up division twice, have nothing to do more with him, knowing that such a person is warped and sinful. Okay, says the Titus. After warning a person who stirs up division twice, have nothing more to do with him, knowing that such a person is warped and sinful. So you got to look out for those characters that that are in your close circumference, that are pretending to be so nice and mellow and chill. They don't get involved. I'm so uninvolved. Okay, I don't do that. Those normally be some of the people that stir up the discourse. You would think that the loudest person in the room is the one that's the trouble, right? Actually, and this is what I say a lot when I'm here, because I'm a Northern girl, and they have their misconceptions about Northern people here in the South sometimes. I always remind them that one thing about the North is, yes, we're a little bolder, and yes, we speak a little louder, okay? But one thing is, what's coming. In the South, they'll say, did you find everything okay? Are you having a great day? But you don't know that they're backbiting. And the North, if they dislike you, you'll know it. And this way you kind of have a warning about who to stay away from, because they speak out loud about it. It's a difference. Although I love the South, things are just done a little bit more upfront in the North, right? So your associates that are chosen by you can be coming to see you broken. We have to be careful. You will see a sign when you see them act this way towards someone else, and then they may find humor within their actions. And we know that they're wrong, but when sometimes it's not done to us, we may laugh with them because we feel like, oh, we laugh with a good friend, right? It's normal. Well, sometimes they will try to justify their troublesome actions. Are you laughing at that? Because we shouldn't be. Do know that we are too solid to watch someone break us in this way, being sneaky, backbiting, going from one ear to the other ear, from one door to the other door, and carrying bones and burying bones. Messages that should not be told, that you possibly should not have shared, and they're causing ruckus. Therefore, we certainly should choose our associates wisely and keep our circle close enough to not be stirred apart by the instigator. Okay? Smile today. Smile today. Because you have the knowledge and the wisdom to point out any instigator in your group. And if you love that person, you have the ability to keep them from going forward with the instigations. Sit them down and warn them, like it said in Titus, right? It said if you warn them twice, right? If you have warned the person that stirs up the division twice, have nothing more to do with him, knowing that such a person is warped and sinful. So at least you can say that you've done the right thing by warning them, hey, I know that you've caused the problem and you're trying to separate me from this one, or you're trying to separate the group from me, and I would like it to stop. That is a warning. And it's a pleasurable warning because you're saying it to them nice, and you're filling the need that you want to keep the discourse away. Warn them. And if they continue with it, we know what to do. We don't need that type of trouble and division in our lives, right? So smile today and know that you are solid and wise. This is why we choose our close circumference, our associates, highly carefully, because they're in your personal space as well as always in your face, and they're learning a lot about you that perhaps they don't need to know, but because you feel open and comfortable, you think that it's okay to display certain emotions or to share certain information, when in fact, you don't even know that person is deceiving you. So smile today. Because again, we are wise and we are solid. And we are going to choose going forward very carefully. Okay, so that way we can continue to love on our friends and our family in the group that we involve ourselves, and be open and comfortable. Okay, and able to share our emotions as well as our love, as well as our humor with that group without feeling like someone is going to start a problem. We have to be careful. We are too solid, okay? We are too wise. So keep smiling your way through and stay blessed in all that you do. When you can wean out those naysayers, the ignorance, the trouble starters, okay? Your blessings easily flow through to you. Don't let nobody be in your way. Wean them out. Wean them out. All right? As for me, guys, I'm going to say thank you for joining me this morning for another Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast. Blessings to your day. It is a new week. It is a new day. We can start all over. Whatever happened yesterday, you don't have to repeat it today. If it was something good, repeat it today. All right, whatever it is, live your best life because we only get one chance. And God did not promise us no hours, no minutes, no seconds, no todays or tomorrows. Okay, we don't know when our journey is fulfilled by Him. So we got to enjoy every moment of this journey because we only get one journey. Okay, guys. I thank you for joining me. I am NadinePoetry1. You guys, I am one word, I am one number. Join me again in the week for Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast. Get your Skin Poetry 1 products. Guys, it is worth the moisture. I'm telling you, it gives you beautiful skin and it leaves a natural glow on your skin with no buildup. Okay, guys, and then join me on Thursday evening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Imperfect Poetry Thursday, guys. I will see you there. And again, blessings to your day.